It's a very historic day here in Mill Street. It's the 15th of May 2023, and it's the exact day of the 30th anniversary of Eurovision here in Mill Street. Niamh Kavanagh, at this time of the night, was just after winning the Eurovision here in Mill Street exactly 30 years ago. But here tonight, we also have a singer, and not only singer, but composer and songwriter supreme in the personage of the wonderful Ger Wolfe. Ger, it's wonderful to meet with you here in Mill Street.
Sean, it's great to meet you. Yeah, brilliant to be here. We had a lovely evening here in the community centre. It was lovely, a big evening of songs, and we covered a lot of ground.
My goodness. and clearly I was just speaking. Regretfully I wasn't able to be here because of other commitments earlier, but when I arrived, the feedback was just something else. For example, it's not just one instrument like the beautiful guitar you play, but further instruments also.
I brought the fiddle along just to play a few polkas and
apparently the mouth organ.
The harmonia, the mouth organ as well. Yeah, I love it. These are handy, and especially the mouth organ and the whistle. You can carry them around in your pocket. I teach children a bit as well, and I keep telling them this is a passport for, you can carry it with you wherever you go. But we'd lovely music tonight. I suppose that thing again of coming out into the open again after all the few years we've had, and just to hear people singing, it's brilliant. And we had Kenny Rogers songs, we had Roy Orbison, we had every kind of a thing, and we had lovely ballads as well.
But I must say that you have such a wonderful attitude towards life and towards particularly music. You clearly you sing from the heart and you compose from the heart.
Thanks, Sean. I love music. Is such a great thing for all of us, isn't it? Keeps us together. And as Seamus Begley there, the late Seamus Begley, he said, what would we do without the music? How would we? It'd be an unimaginable world, I suppose. But it's a great thing to have people joining in as well, and just to be.
And also nature in the background. There's a beautiful bird singing here. But nature is very much close to your heart in your wonderful compositions.
Yeah, I suppose creation and all around us. We're very blessed with everything, and I suppose that's one part of it, all right, a big part, and so we're human nature as well is a big week.
Absolutely.
I suppose.
And what inspires when you are about to compose there, Ger? What is the source of inspiration mainly?
I'd say it's very broad, like life, and I suppose life and everything about it, and I'd have my faith, and that's important, and I think when you tune in at all, like, there's going to be inspiration. I think that when awareness of the world around us, and the people around us, that's what makes life, of the connections with everybody and everything, which is very broad, like it can sound kind of vague, but I think that's it, really.
I can identify totally with that you are clearly a great observer of people, of nature.
Yeah. I think anything creative, it sounds a bit highfalutin now, but I really think, like, even if you're cooking something nice, like, you have to observe, what, I don't know, when we were, I've observed a recipe, say, so I suppose, and just, I don't know, the world is so, like, if someone says they're bored, like, I say, hang on a minute now, like, where did you find time to be bored, like,
that is it, isn't that beautiful?
It can happen.
And there was a beautiful little story you were telling us there about the story of the crib.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, a good friend of ours, Sean McCarthy, who's relations in Mill Street. I know, a very good artist and sculptor and painter. And when our first child was born, he was only a baby. And there's a church in Military Hill, the Holy Family Church, and Sean asked could he use our eldest boy for the model for the Lan of Asa, for the Easagan, and for the baby Jesus, and he did. And
how
there
beautiful.
He is. It is a simple thing.
So each year you're able to go back and see the child at the same age each year.
Yeah, we go up and have a look every now and again. Yeah, it is a nice thing to be asked. But Sean, it's brilliant to meet people.
Wonderful.
like, because I think sometimes people limit creative stuff to kind of painting and music and stuff, but it's way wide. You know, isn't it? It's wider than that. Like,
Absolutely.
do you know what I mean? Even writing letters, it's all creative. It's all energy, good energy. You know, or good use of our life, I suppose.
And finally, Ger, the feedback you get from your beautiful music, because I hear many a presenter, a radio presenter, television presenter, commenting very favourably of your many different compositions.
I get work out. I've been quiet now, like a lot of us from the COVID thing, but no, I feel very lucky. I've had great old chances at getting on the radio is a great. You'd be delighted that the song is getting out there to somebody else, and you don't know where. I suppose it's like a simple thing, like a good word, like you don't know where that'll land, like.
Yes.
And this is what we're there for each other to do.
Yeah.
So I suppose, yeah.
And isn't there a wonderful, distinct nature then? When we hear your voice, we can say straight away, that's Ger Wolfe. When we hear Jimmy McCarthy, we can straight away. You know, isn't there?
A funny thing though, one of our young fellas is singing a lot. They both sing, but
really.
And
you have passed on the tradition.
We were in Ballykerry and someone said, "Oh, I thought it was you singing." So I'm not unique.
Isn't that
it's lovely to hear the young lads singing it and singing their own thing. And
well, that must be a great sense of joy to you to know that the next generation has seen the beauty of songs
music
and of music.
Yeah, the whole thing and getting together with other people, and it's just, I suppose it's such a natural thing, but it's just great to see somebody having the freedom to do that and to get, you know, because there's great old life in it, like for us all, I think.
Well, Ger, you're such a patient man, and here you are after a full night here, and yet you share these beautiful thoughts to a worldwide audience, because you're being heard. We'll give you the direct links there in one moment, but thank you so much indeed, and that was so wonderful. Of course, Ger Wolfe. And Ger, if we were to play, what is your favourite from here?
Heaven Paints Her Holy Mantle Blue, the first song, I think, because there's so many of us played on it. We made it in Killarney in the year around 2000, but God, we spent about 9 months making it, literally. So, and a load of my friends from Cork and Kerry are in it. So,
goodness, and what a beautiful title.
Fairly
the title again. Title again.
Fairly cracked. Heaven Paints Her Holy Mantle Blue. The sky is blue.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, that's the one. So here we go. Dear listeners, loyal listeners all over the world, you have been hugely privileged listening to an amazing gentleman here that is a hugely talented and magnificently gifted composer and singer, and above all, a true gentleman. Here we go, and let's have a listen. And again, thank you so much indeed, Ger Wolfe.
Thanks so much. It was great to chat to you. Thanks a lot. In the summer we'll go walking way down to the river, down the Curra road, past the blue sky we'll walk under, listen to the humming bees, and on we'll go. We won't worry about the traffic, worry about the radio, worry about the phone. In the summer we'll go walking way down to the river, down the Curra road. Past the cattle at their grazing, through the woods of hazel, holly, birch and oak.
robin on the gatepost, singing to the bluebell, sunlight is their host. We won't worry about the winter, worry about it raining, worry about the snow. In the summer we'll go laughing way down to the river, down the dusty road. There is music in the river, listen to it dancing underneath the bridge. And the wind is hardly breathing words unto the willow branches overhead. We won't worry about the government, worry about the video, worry about the hay. In the summer we'll go walking hand in hand together down the dusty